the second time or the first time?
It's the third time, maybe.
Third?
Third time.
Let me cancel. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please.
Thank you.
With the Americans at all.
Not necessarily, because when the cameras leave,
How is the family?
so it's a great time and season for mostly in Cairo now. I just came back yesterday. I was in.
Yeah.
I'll be there. I'll be there. Early morning, if you're young enough to be able to go up the mountains, then I cannot say that I have
To go there. I will ask the president to represent him if he's not.
We're now signing on the Islamic Academy, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Cyprus, and the Institute for Diplomatic Studies of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Egypt.
I'm very pleased to welcome to Cyprus my dear colleague and friend Sameh. As you already know, we maintain regular contacts and communication with Sameh, and his visit here today, less than a month after our last meeting in Athens, is part of our open and regular coordination on a multitude of issues of common interest. Today's deliberations provided an excellent opportunity to hold an in-depth discussion on our bilateral, trilateral and regional partnerships, which are going from strength to strength for the benefit of our peoples and also our region. We reviewed the entire spectrum of our cooperation and exchanged views on the next steps that lie ahead in our efforts to build a secure, peaceful and more prosperous future for the generations to come. As you might expect, a large part of our discussions were devoted to our bilateral ties, which I'm very pleased to know are now at an all-time high. Within this context, we reviewed the progress achieved on the basis of what we had agreed during the first G2G meeting between Cyprus and Egypt that took place in Cairo last September in the presence of our presidents. At the same time, we follow up on a number of issues that our respective authorities have been working on, implementing the roadmap that will lead us into the second G2G meeting foreseen to take place in the autumn of next year. Against this backdrop, we have just signed with Sameh the first of a number of bilateral instruments we have in the pipeline, a memorandum of understanding on the cooperation between the recently established Cyprus Diplomatic Academy and the Institute of Diplomatic Studies of Egypt. It is important to note that this is the first such memorandum we sign with a country of our region, and I'm convinced that there is a lot of benefit to be derived for both sides from the cooperation that will follow, bringing our foreign ministries and our diplomats even closer together in the years to come. Together with Samech, we also took stock today of our recent trilateral and quadrilateral meetings in Athens with Greece and France. We noted with satisfaction the strategic nature that these formations have been assuming, always on the foundation of a positive agenda, as well as their added value to our shared endeavour and aspirations for the Eastern Mediterranean and the broader region. Acknowledging their vast potential, we further explore and discuss possible next steps along the path of their enhancement. Moreover, we exchange views on the Middle East peace process, on the situation in Libya, ahead of the scheduled upcoming elections, and of course on the latest developments in the Eastern Mediterranean. On my part, I highlighted our deep concern regarding Turkey's increasingly revisionist and destabilizing foreign policy as manifested in various hot points across the entire region. Regarding the Ethiopian dam, I had the opportunity to renew Cyprus' support in reaching a timely and mutually agreed solution that will precede a third filling of the dam. On this issue, we very much share Egypt's concerns stemming from the existential nature of the problem, since the Nile's waters have always been vitally important to the countries of the region. As a member state of the European Union, Cyprus firmly believes that the European Union has a significant role to play in achieving an agreement on GERD. Moreover, we had the opportunity with Samech to exchange views on the current state of affairs in EU-Egypt relations. Egypt is a strategic partner for the European Union in the region in many ways, predictable and reliable partner, and as such we will continue to actively support the enhancement of its ties and relations with the European Union. As the closest EU member state to the region, geographically, we aspire for Cyprus to continue to act as the bridge with the European Union, not only for Egypt, but for the entire region, consistently making the case for the region's importance from the perspective of the European Union. At the same time, we shall continue to advocate for the European Union's need to be present, engaged, and active in this part of the world, which is, after all, the European Union's own neighbourhood. On my part, I also had the opportunity today to brief Samech on the latest developments in relation to the Cyprus problem. I express our disappointment for the intransigent